It does seem that ByteDance, the Chinese company, or China, still controls the algorithm. So does this deal solve any of the security concerns that have been raised over the years?
Absolutely not. It's really window dressing because ByteDance, which is a CCP-owned company, ByteDance still owns 20% and they still own the algorithm, so nothing has been changed. And incidentally, you can't buy software and just, by changing the owner, which they really didn't because ByteDance still owns 20% and the algorithm. You can't change the multi-millions of lines of software coding that's all directed to storing information and reporting it back to the CCP.
To your point, ByteDance has a domestic one for China called Douyin, whereas TikTok is the international version, very different algorithms in terms of what they push. Expanding on what you were talking about, though, talk to us about the cognitive warfare aspect of TikTok.
Cognitive war is just one of the over 100 methods of unrestricted warfare. Cognitive warfare means breaking down the recipient's brain, the target's brain, and controlling it for not just now, but for the rest of their lives. So this constant hitting with, lies. If you tell a lie long enough, according to Lenin, if you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth in the subject or the target's mind. So taking over a child's mind or a young adult's mind or an adult's mind, you take it over for life. So what they're programming our children to be and to think is that the United States, to hate the United States, it's a broken system, it's unfair, it's not equal, and the communist model is the only way to go. And it only cares about people, and it only cares about peace, and it's all propaganda. We know that is 100% propaganda. So one other point, the child's brain doesn't finish developing until age 25, and that's the executive function, the prefrontal cortex, and now there's a report saying it doesn't finish developing until age 32. So in this rapid growth and clay-type mold and molding situation, the damage that's done during this period is exponential compared to a 40-year-old, say.
And when it comes to solutions, everyone's always asking, what can I do, right? You actually have a great toolkit, if you will, or a survival guide, your own book called The Red Tsunami. Give us a sense of what people can do. Give us some hope here.
Well, first, and I'm not plugging in the book is not about me. The book is about you, the audience. So number one, get the book into the hands of everybody you can. It's based on counterintelligence, top counterintelligence and other intelligence experts around the world have rung in and endorsed the book. We also quote many of them inside the book. So get the book in your hands, your family's hands, and even people across the aisle that may not see the world the way you do, because it's meant to be the olive branch, the discussion tool to get us talking again, because we're violently apart and against each other, left versus right, right versus left, young against old, you name it. And that's all by design by the Chinese Communist Party and the Russians. And the more that we can start talking and having dialogue again, that really weakens the enemy, which is trying to certainly take us all over. So that's number one. Number two, stop buying. You vote every day with your wallet. Stop buying Chinese goods and services. Pay a little bit more for allied or U.S. made goods, but stop buying Chinese goods and services and stop buying from companies that are heavily invested in China, because you're only accelerating your own destruction and your own demise, because they are absolutely at war with you. We've talked about it before. It's called unrestricted war, and it's not, your government got you here. They're not going to fix this. And in a lot of cases, they are corrupted and they are compromised. Some of our congressmen take Chinese communist money in their reelection PACs. And that goes for, Wall Street that loves Chinese money and Chinese markets and so on. And it doesn't matter what the cost is, whether it's our freedom, which it definitely is our freedom, and all that. So stop buying Chinese goods and services. The third thing is write your congressman and tell him no more foreign influence. Ban all foreign influence. China doesn't allow any foreign influence. Why do we allow foreign influence here? Foreign influence is for one thing: to destroy your rights as an individual. Foreign influence is just, it's against everything we stand for. And again, it's against your human rights and your American rights as well.